say the word. Exactly. Okay? Paradise Lost. Can the Amazon rainforest be saved from
Destruction.
Bright-colored scarlet macaws rest on forest branches. Howler monkeys leap from tree to
Tree.
Endangered jaguars slink through the thick brush. Those are just a few of the thousands of animals that call the Amazon rainforest home. Okay? And I also want you to pay attention right here to this map that we're seeing. Okay, raise your hand and tell me what continent you're focused on today. Ayana knows, Khalil knows, Victoria knows. What continent are we looking at today? Carlos?
South America.
South America. How'd you know it was South America, Carlos? I mean, other than the shape, which makes it obvious. Is there any countries that you recognized, or did you just recognize the shape? You recognize the shape. Did anyone else recognize this continent in another way? How did you recognize it, Ayana? And you need to speak up. Because of Brazil, and you're like, oh, I know Brazil's a really big country in South America, so we must be looking at the continent of South America. Both are smart strategies. In a tropical rain
Forest.
such as the Amazon, the region is warm and has heavy rainfall. The Amazon is the largest rainforest in the world. It covers most of northern Brazil in South
America.
Farmers, however, are rapidly destroying this lush landscape. They are cutting and burning trees to make room for their soybean fields and cattle ranches. In 2004, deforestation in the Amazon was the second worst ever. And I'm actually going to pause right there because there's a comma, and I'm going to look at this word deforestation before I go on in the sentence. Because I know I'm not going to understand the sentence if I don't understand what deforestation means. Okay? Let's look at this prefix first. Breaking the word into small parts if we can. What does the word D mean? Or the word part, D mean? Okay, if I'm talking about the prefix D in deforestation, what does D mean? Okay, and this is not a prefix that we've talked about specifically, but we've talked about a lot of other prefixes in this particular family. Khalil, what does D mean? What do you think D might mean? We're talking about deforestation in the Amazon. It was the second worst ever. Does that sound like a positive thing or a negative thing? A negative thing. So what do you think D might mean? I want you to tell me what D means. You think this means, the prefix means an action? The state of doing something? All right. That just sounds like words that you might have read off of your paper. All right, I'm asking for, in Khalil's mind, when you see the word deforestation, what are you thinking about? Okay, in 2004, deforestation in the Amazon was the second worst ever. And I'm not even talking about this forestation. I'm talking about D. Write it down for me. Go ahead, Khalil. Starting with D. What do you think just the prefix D means? Something negative, exactly. Chloe? Not. Okay, Chloe knows that the negative prefixes tend to mean not, or sometimes they might mean something else. They might mean not, they might mean opposite of. Either way, they're an expression of something negative. Okay, so not, let's just say D means not. That makes sense. Deforestation, not forestation. So then, even without looking at the definition they give us at the bottom of the page, what do you think not forestation might mean? Kind of talk that out. Because I know you recognize the root. I know that you know a forest is what, Jordan? Stuff with trees. Can we try to say that at a college level for me, please? A place where there's a lot of trees, where the trees grow very densely. Good. Okay? So there's a lot of trees. We know that this is not. So what would deforestation maybe mean, Victoria? Okay, so they're clearing out and they're trying to make it into a plantation. Okay, I'm very impressed with how you use the word plantation from social studies. And I'm pretty sure that you probably said that because they were talking about farms a lot in the passage, right? You know, the plantation and the farm. Exactly. Deforestation just means basically not forest, getting rid of the forest, cutting down the forest, clearing the forest, burning down the forest, taking away a forest where there used to be one. So Khalil, there's two things you could have done. You could have just looked at the bottom of the page, but is the bottom of the page always going to define words for you?
No.
No. Khalil, is the bottom of the page always going to define words for you? No, absolutely not. You might not always have a dictionary, but you are always going to have your brain and you're going to have your knowledge of prefixes and other word parts. And so if you use that, Khalil, then the words are not a problem. You just can't be lazy, you can't be expecting them to help you. You have to work for it, like Chloe did and like you did towards the end, okay? So in 2004, deforestation in the Amazon was the second worst ever, according to Brazil's government. Deforestation occurs when loggers cut down trees for farms, homes, or roads. The government said loggers destroyed an area of land slightly larger than New Hampshire. Causes, or just cause for concern. Cause for concern. Why should we worry about a rainforest in South America? We live in North America, not even on our part of the world. Deforestation reduces the rainforest's biodiversity, or the variety of plants and animals in a particular area. Okay, I see that biodiversity is in bold. Is there any way in that sentence, because we know we're reading to learn here, is there any way in that sentence that the author helps me learn the word? How does the author help me learn what biodiversity means? Okay, Armia sees how the author helps us. Ayana sees how the author helps us. Jordan sees how the author helps us. Denisha and Victoria and Chloe see, they all see how the author is helping us. Micah, you need to tell me how the author is helping us. Okay, so you're saying biodiversity or the variety of plants and animals in a particular area. So biodiversity is the variety of plants and animals in a particular area. Variety meaning a lot of. So we know that biodiversity is how many different types of plants and animals that there are in one area. All right, so that's interesting. How did you figure that out, Micah? What in the sentence let you know that what was coming after biodiversity was a definition? Because it said or, and you remembered, very smart, that or, if we track up to our tough word toolbox, that or helps us know that a certain thing is going to happen. Okay, we know that we're going to get a certain type of clue. What type of clue are we going to get? A definition clue, a synonym clue, an antonym clue. A definition clue, sometimes a synonym clue, but yeah, usually it might be a definition clue. All right? So very smart. Use those keywords like Micah did. The Amazon, tracking back, Patrick, the Amazon is one of the richest areas of the world in animal and plant variety. Okay, and Dallas, read this sentence for me. It is home.
It is home to the biggest flower in the world, a bird-eating spider with a monkey the size of a toothbrush.
A monkey the size of a toothbrush. Crazy. Okay, scientists have identified only a small number of all species that live in the rainforest. Patrick, read this sentence for me. As loggers.
As loggers and farmers.
While sitting up, please.
As loggers and farmers destroy the forest, animals and plants may become extinct before they are discovered.
Okay, as loggers and farmers destroy the forest, animals and plants may become extinct before they are discovered. Okay, what does extinct mean? Because otherwise I don't understand that sentence. DeMarco.
Gone.
Gone. Okay, so you gave me one word. Explain it a little bit more. If I've never heard of extinct, gone is not going to help me.
Gone means that they won't come back to life when they're dead.
Okay, extinct means that,
You're dead and you can't come back.
yeah, they're dead and they're not coming back. They've been generally
Wiped out.
wiped out. Exactly. It's like you knew what I was going to do. They've been wiped out. Very good. Okay? So deforestation affects people too. Many of the food, spices, and medicines people need come from the rainforest. Come from the rainforest. Without the Amazon rainforest, life on Earth would have a hard time existing. Amazon's plants and trees clean the air by breathing in carbon dioxide and exhaling oxygen. Okay, too much carbon dioxide in the air is harmful to humans. Carbon dioxide is also a greenhouse gas. Greenhouse gases trap the sun's heat close to the earth. Without the trees in the rainforest, Earth's climate would get much hotter. Okay, so if I was writing an informative essay, or a persuasive essay about global warming, I might want to pay attention to this, right? Right, Chloe? Okay, without the trees in the rainforest, Earth's climate would get much hotter. Good. Why now? Human activity is mainly to blame for the destruction of the rainforest. Loggers illegally chop down trees for timber. Carlos.